pretty hot, but I gotta cool it down a little bit. So pop this hole, put my mouth on there, pop that hole, or I can do it another way without putting my mouth on there since it's still a bit hot, so maybe I'll practice that, which would be, what would my mentors do? They do the plunge and pull technique. I think I see one of these go. That wasn't fun enough. Doing the punching. Move down. Back. Wait for that to cool. We can marver it, cool it faster, marver it on something cold. There. Just snap it off, got a little hole. Whoa, that's spark. That's interesting. And then open that hole, warm my tool up. Don't let it close. Use some wax. Just gonna start prepping blow tubes for blanks. Try to get more precise about this. Melt in those little shards that just broke through there, so pick myself up some new graphite tools, mark them up with the green as you know, and wow, they are, you know, substantially just featherweight, nice, kind of extension of the hand, not a burden. So, see, that's not really melted in that great, so. No. This might be my better side to handle up to. It looks a little more uniform actually now. We practice my flare. Start heating up this other end, and I would always go with the rougher end. So there's the rougher end. I couldn't tell, so I actually just felt it, and one end felt like it was razor sharp, and one end looked exactly the same, so I didn't expect a difference, but there it was. One end felt soft. So I don't get this hot yet. Keep that warm. I'll start condensing this down a little bit more aggressively now that that's been introduced to the flame. For a second. But this is very cold. The conductivity of glass is very low conductivity compared to some metals. I believe stainless steel is pretty low conductivity, but like regular steel is not. But you need to double check on some of those kind of things. The graphite marble mold, although when I'm hitting this corner, it starts heating up the whole mold all the way through. So, and then as far as this one, graphite seems to be a very conductive for heat, so you need a hand. Like this one, even though it's really thick, isn't seem to conduct heat. So depending on the item, most handles seem to be aluminum. Or wood. So I'm going to go ahead and warm up my marver pedal a little bit and get this paper to be a little more aggressive. Or I can do that right there. And so my goal of making the plank is the building block, the Lego piece of everything. Today's challenge might be a spoon. Might be. A little bit closer to. Push those together slightly, pull it back slightly, keep it neutral. I'm going to give this shoulder a little bit of heat. I'm going to bring it to my marga. And for what I need to do, that's ugly, but that's probably okay. I'm going to go put this in. The calm, I think. Give it some bushy flame. Just to keep that from snapping. You can make this blank kind of like almost like a cold seal, and these things will snap on occasion, and it's not really that big of a surprise. And most of the time, it's not going to damage the prep or whatever segments on there. The blow handle is just kind of, in construction terms, a piece of false wood. I got this one ready that's been sitting in the kiln. Do glow glass too, or just form it with propane and MAP gas. I'm using propane and oxygen. Are you making neon lights? No, making actually clear out the gas. It's lining up right now. So, below this one, I'm going to flare this out and I'm going to give it some fume. Grab out my big boy jacks. The first thing that comes to mind, there's a lot of different tools you can use for the same job. I want to give this a decent flare. To capture some fume. So we're going for internal fume. Man, this little blank is heavy. Notice this is kind of pointing at me, I'm crazy. But still, I want to get a little bit more going there. Remember, use wax for your tools. Keep them saturated, but a little bit over on there. Oh, that was difficult. Man, that's ugly. Ooh. Okay, for the purposes of fuming the inside, let's just call that good for this. Okay, without burning myself. Hold your breath, everybody. A little more intense procedure called fuming, where you put a little piece of silver on the end of a punty or a silicate or a quartz. Quartz can hold it a little bit better. Already going. Getting it in there, but not how deep. Oh shit. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna take off all my puffies. And maybe even my thermals. Okay, getting it juiced up with the fume. I can hear the handle down here cracking. I think this might have been a blank that I just picked up off the bench. I didn't preheat it, so go ahead and what do I do? Close this? Close this and then puff this out into a ball. Get it hotter than I think. Get it hotter than I think. Get it hotter than I think. Yeah, give me out of here. Wait, was I supposed to... Was this a kill miss? Kill miss? Oh shit. That breathed some fire out the end. Put on my painting. Get that closed. So I have trouble burning out the fumes, but maybe if it's from the inside, we can burn out. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Shout out to it. Rock cool. Hey, Cutie. What up, Amsterdam? What up, Bellingham? I should just be working on my forms and not so much the fuming before the forms because, yeah, I'm maybe not at the double, that double level of doing the combination yet, and keeping it to the point where I can finish the project. The leg, man. I'm wearing thermal underwear. Borderline freezing here. Interesting, that's already got a hole. I don't know what that So I got a titanium clip that I can adjust. Allowing you to see into the flame. That without it, you can't really see in the flame, it's just a big yellow thing. I also use special titanium glasses like that. See into the flame. See through the solar flares. Sodium flares. Okay, still trying to close a hole there. Dang, I'm so tempted to like add some color right now, but I'm just like, I already did. The silver. Why is there still a hole in there? Okay, does that feel like it's going to look really cool too? Even that's not color there. That's one hole. Get my spinner up here. There we go. Really? Try seeing where the hole is. Put your hand right over it. There, put a 25 on there. Fill the hole. Probably good. Should have seamed it some more, and then we'll slightly leave those dots in there. Really to trap the seam in. The seam is really about being trapped in there. Right now it's on the inside. What up to all the OG cuties in the chat? That's from days past live stream. There we go. Hotter than I can. But I don't know if I have the ability to protrude in carb. Actually, that looks super protruded right now. Maybe I can run that one, but I forget. Don't I need to push the bolt first? How do I hold that closed? Oh! first. You got a monster now. Unstoppable monster now, brother. They did that thing probably upside down. I can't tell. Ah! I blew through it and it hurt a crack. No. Why did I blow through it? I need flame, baby. No cracks for me, baby. Yeah. I should have taken off that extra material because it's like questionable what kind of deformations I have there. But shout out Astronaut Glass. His last demo was something I've been waiting for a long time. It's a clear spoon demo. He keeps doing advanced demos. Okay, at this point, I need to punch you up.